Hi, this is Rena from thecheesethief.com, and today I'm going to show you how to put striping tape on your nails with this silver tape that I bought on Amazon, and what to do with an old manicure. So my manicure has been on for around 3 or 4 days and it's started to chip. So what I usually do is, instead of repainting the nails, because the cuticles are still fine, see, it's just the tops that are chipped, I do some nail art, and it's the perfect opportunity because you don't have to wait for 2 layers to dry, since this one has been on for 2 or 3 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some painter's tape, and I'm reusing this one from my previous nail, and then I'm just going to stick it on at an angle like this and get some white nail polish. So this is French manicure white. It's Orly French tip, which I use for French manicures. So if you haven't seen that video, please check it out. Just make sure your tape is on secure. And then I am going to just paint this nail. I'm just going to do one nail for the demonstration. And I am actually right-handed, so this is harder for me. This is not my dominant hand, so it's a little on the messy side when I paint nails. And hopefully it'll dry in time. So this is perfect if you have an old manicure. I know my nails only nail polish. I type so much that it starts to chip after a few days. So there, I painted it. You can see it's a little messy on the cuticles. I mean on the edges. So I'll take some nail polish remover and probably remove that. And you can see that one's chipped too, so I can do another tape there. But so I'm gonna try to wait for it to dry. And then when it's still a little wet, you can pull off the tape. So you see there. So I just pulled off the tape, and it's actually a pretty clean line. But if it wasn't so clean too, you could put this striping tape on, or stripping tape. So I bought this on Amazon. It was only $1. It's shipped from China, and then it came with a pack of 6 colors, I think, and it was only $1. Shipping was like 2 weeks or something, but it's still pretty cool. And so I'm going to try to do this on camera, and actually I've never done it on camera before with my left hand. So the easiest way to do it with your left hand is you always want to make sure that the tape is sticking to something else. So I'm going to stick it to this. So do you see how I did that? And then I'm going to move. Oh. See, so I stuck it around this finger, and then you're going to want your scissors handy too. You're going to go like this, and then you're going to stick your tape on. I hope you caught that. Okay. So you see I stuck the tape on. That's how you do it with your left hand. It's a little easier if you're doing it on with your dominant hand. So I am right-handed, so this was my right hand. But you see, I stuck the tape on, and then I just cut it, and then I'm just going to make sure that it's attached to the sides, and then I'm going to have a little cuticle scissor here. And I'm going to snip the tape. Be careful not to... Oh, so this one is a little off, you see. So I'm going to make sure that it is on nicely. Oops. Sorry, I record on my iPhone, which doesn't focus very close. Okay, and then you're going to pull off the tape. And then there you go. That's my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please visit me at thecheesethief.com for more tutorials like this. That's not nail. And then you could put a top coat on it to seal the tape in. But it's, I think, a cool way to do some nail art and then still have your manicure with an old manicure in it. Saves a lot of time because you don't have to wait for 1 layer to dry and then to do the nail art. And if you mess up, you have to take off both layers. Anyhow, please visit me at thecheesethief.com for more tutorials like this, and have a great day. Thank you, and bye.